Okay, so I've seen a few things come up on my page about like healing and how if you don't heal, it manifests as a physical ailment or some kind of physical like response if you don't cure your trauma, if you don't heal it, if you don't work through it, if you don't face it, obviously within parameters that you are capable of, and different life stages mean you're capable of different things, right? So when it comes to clearing the body, this is why I spent the first quite a few years in my 20s working on my physical body and my emotional body, working through traumas, getting like body work, whether it's a massage or acupuncture or going to see a psychic or a therapist or a psychologist. Did a lot of somatic therapy, which is the physical part, I guess you could say, and like a physical part of therapy, a way to work through things using kind of like your subconscious connection to your body, so that you don't have to process and internalize everything as like a heady kind of situation. You just kind of let it come through the body. And honestly, a big part of my journey has been getting tattoos. That's honestly for me like a physical and spiritual experience, and it helps lock me into who I feel like I am, who I'm evolving to be, and stepping away from who I was. Yeah, I'm very happy to go more into this. Maybe it's a YouTube video to come up eventually. But yeah, I used to teach yoga. I did a music degree, so I spent a lot of time in music, writing music, playing, singing, just all of the above. And then went straight into yoga and taught that and traveled Australia just doing that. So just writing music, just hanging out with other creatives and living wherever I could, whether it was a car, a van, couch surfing. Didn't have a house for many, many years. But yeah, it was kind of like me taking my life back. I completely changed my life in my early 20s. I let go of my partner of the time, who was completely wrong for me, but I was trying to fit into that box. So I left him. I also left my mother, who I had been trying to leave for a long, long time, and I'm still trying to actually get out of my life. But I physically moved away, so I was able to start processing all the trauma from that part of my childhood. Anything that kind of happened with her was all, I don't remember a lot of it, but I do remember a lot of the bad things. So I'm writing a book about it and trying to piece it together. That's where therapy is also amazing. But yeah, if you're just on any part of this journey, like I just trying to have, I guess, more of a conscious way of moving through the world. It doesn't matter if you're working a normal 9 to 5. It doesn't define you. It doesn't define your growth and what happens on the weekend. Like, only you define your growth, and only you can define how big you can grow to and how much you can evolve, and what you evolve into is completely up to you. So yeah, hopefully that wasn't too much of a ramble, but I haven't spoken about much of that, and I'm seeing a couple of things kind of come up about working through trauma and how that can manifest in the body. So yeah, it is a very, very important journey if you're on it. There's a lot of books I can actually recommend if you want any recommendations. It's not what I teach on here. I used to teach it a lot on my old YouTube channel, so I probably have some old videos. But yeah, honestly now it's just more of day by day. My journey looks a lot different now. It's a lot of mental health, facing it a different way, kind of facing it more mentally, I guess, than I had been able to before. So kind of working on a whole new level. But I'm going to leave the ramblings there. Okay, love you, bye.